This is Jet with Pop Austin Media with a short little impromptu interview with. I'll let you introduce yourself. What's your name, my guy?
My name is Vincent.
Vincent. You just go by Vincent. Just one name.
I go by Vincent, Vince, Vicente in Spanish, or my fight name is the Shinigami.
Damn. Say it again.
The Shinigami.
The Shinigami.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I say. What's that? First off, you say your fight name. So what do you do?
I do a little bit of MMA.
Do a little bit of MMA, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So your fight name. Talk. What does that mean?
The Shinigami means God of Death.
Oh, that boy getting dark. The God of Death. So damn. So how long you been fighting?
For about a year and a half now.
Oh, so damn. So you just kind of started dabbling into it for real.
But I've had 5 amateur fights.
Damn, already?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I've lost one.
Damn. Okay. So you're 4-1.
Yeah.
Was it off technicality or what was it like? Be real. How was the loss?
He was a wrestler. He was about like 28. I'm 20. So
oh damn. So he had some size age over you.
Once he got on top, that was it.
Yeah, he just had an experience too, and damn, that's the thing I say about that sport is like boxing, you can kind of duck. It's okay, you can get your record. Like anybody gets God in there, dude.
Yeah, but amateur, you have like more rules. You can't throw like controlled elbows, controlled knees. So they take a little bit away, but once you get pro,
that shit's on the table again.
Yeah. But I mean, there's still a little bit more rules. Like you can't knee your opponent if his knees touching the floor, if his hands touching the floor. Try to keep it as safe as can be. Because
everybody's still in the amateur probably. They don't know how to throw not everybody probably knows how to throw the proper strike without.
Yeah. No, it's for the fighter's safety too. Like anything behind the ears, behind the head, and you can get a point deducted, or they can like rule the fight a no contest, or you can lose the fight.
Damn, so it's a lot of things. And then once you transition to there, all that's just like, hey, all that you just learned, out the window. Now you're like wide open. That is crazy. Who's your inspiration behind fighting?
Probably Max Holloway. Shout out Max Holloway. He lost last night, but
I know Max Holloway. Did you see my guy? It was Izzy.
Yeah.
Did you see his introduction he did, the Undertaker?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That shit was
but the crazy thing about the Max Holloway fight, the guy he fought, Alexander was on The Ultimate Fighter, and my friend Gilbert, shout out Gilbert from the 956, he fought under Alexander Volkanovski, and now he has a UFC contract.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got a little bit of training with him when I was down south. He be coming over here sometimes, but
that's good though to get that experience.
Bro. They're different.
No, they are. Did you see what Nate Diaz did? Nick Diaz, I think it was Nick. It was the taller one.
Yeah.
Some reporter, I guess, was talking mess, and he finally saw him in person. The dude's like, "Hey, I got Nate Diaz." He was like, "I heard what you said," and just smacked the living mess out of him. Like, come on.
Crazy.
Do you think it's hard getting up that ladder in MMA and in UFC?
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess it's the same thing. Just UFC's branded Ultimate, fight, whatever.
So like, I feel like now half of it you have to be a really good fighter, and half of it you have to have that image.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like
Conor McGregor.
So far.
Oh, the hair.
I'm getting the image out. And, I'm doing good shit for me too. Like I'm in college right now. I'm trying to be a MRI tech in nuclear medicine.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be all scientific and then knocking people out.
Hell yeah.
Are you a striker?
Yeah, Muay Thai.
So you're more on the striking realm?
Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu.
Do you think now, though, that you have to just know a little bit of everything just to be able to
Well, that's why I got Jiu-Jitsu now, because more of a ground game. That's why it's like...
Counter bodyweight, too? That's what...
and the thing with a wrestler, right? They don't like to fight off their back. We can fight off our back or on top.
That is true, because you can, like you said, counter and do all the different things.
Yeah,
wrestlers want you on your back, so then you're...
Throw up a triangle choke or some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, so your first fight... You won your first fight?
Yeah.
And then were you undefeated? And then
the first fight was kind of like lackluster. He threw a leg kick and I checked it and it just hurt. It hurt him.
Yeah, those are killer. Dude.
I mean that shit, it hurt me. It was my first leg. No, it was like the third time I checked it, but man, that shin.
I'm just thinking. Yeah, I've seen. What was it? What's his name? The guy, the one. Shit, I'm already forgetting his name. He did his leg kick and it.
Oh, Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
And Chris Weidman too. The guy that broke Anderson Silva's leg ended up breaking his leg.
He did. That's crazy.
Later.
Like, God dang.
Karma.
Them leg kicks though, like.
And then Conor McGregor too.
Yep.
Shout out Connor. I'm a Connor fan.
Yeah, I like Connor. So you think Image is definitely, you got to be able to talk your way into a fight. You think?
Every fight I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and I'll be one of the people that be like fucking screaming at the top of the lungs at the TV.
So that's the biggest, the best ones are fans, not just the people that want to go in there and like, let me get this money.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you gotta be yourself. You gotta be like, hi, I'm at the crib. I'll yell at the crib.
yeah.
But it's like how they say it. It's like the dudes who walk around with their chest puffed out ain't really the ones. It's the ones who really calm and shit. You know.
Yeah, that's like my guy, the wrestler, the one that beat
Khabib?
Connor. Yeah, that boy's a monster.
Oh,
Dog.
nah. That's yeah.
He's a
There's
goat.
There's a video of him when he was younger wrestling with a fucking baby bear. That's like.
I wouldn't even doubt it. That boy is cold. But once he gets you on the mat, you're done.
Yeah.
Good night.
But that's what they're saying now with the UFC champion. He's like one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners ever, and they're saying that he can counter that with his jiu-jitsu because he'll be able to fight off of his back.
Man, what do you think about John Bones Jones?
Ooh, I think his return's gonna be killer. But Francis and Cyril.
Do you think he's just gonna go right back out of it again though?
I think they're too big for
him.
him. I think they're too big. I think he'll stay off of it now. But shout out Jones. He's a great fighter.
Oh, he's great.
I feel like he could become heavyweight champion. I need to see how big he got with all the weight he put on.
So what's your let's just say, because I mean in fighting it's like you can't really go as in tenure. What's your like 3-year objective for fighting?
3-year objective.
Like what do you see yourself like in year 3? I gotta be right here.
My 3. Well, first I want to graduate college over everything. I gotta make my mom proud. I'm the first of my family. I got 2 younger siblings, so I want to like lead by example.
Hell yeah.
Once I do that, I think like starting pay in Austin's like $60K. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but they need to be better out here with that shit, though, man. The living expenses.
60K, and if I'm lucky, 70K. But 60K just for MRI. With nuclear medicine, it's like 70, 80. Because you're like injecting shit into the brain to make it glow in the dark.
Once you get into that, you can definitely.
So once I do that, I want to rack up some money, take a year off, train, fight pro, and depending on how good I do, continue to work and train and see what happens from there. But once I hit like 30, and if I'm not up there.
So there's a cutoff. The date cutoff is 30.
Yeah, let it go.
But you got 10 years.
Yeah, but hey, at least I could whoop anybody's ass on the street.
No, yeah, they try to pull up on you. You like, yo, you better have a gun. But
I'm a little small dude, and people underestimate.
They do.
Well, I mean, you could be 6 foot something. My knee's gonna reach that chin.
Yeah.
I'll throw something.
I mean, the chin, you can chop them legs down like a tree.
Yeah.
Like you said, leg check.
Like
done.
Sean O'Malley when he got kicked by what's his name, Marlon Cheeto Vera. It was all luck. He just hit a nerve, and that nerve shuts that leg off. That's what happened to Connor and Poirier the second
Yeah, because
fight.
he just kind of just went down.
Yeah, the nerve shuts off, and you kind of trip over your own foot.
That's what I was saying. It was kind of like an awkward injury in a sense because he was hurt. He was done.
And like it shuts it off, and then maybe a couple days later you're good. It's not broken. It shuts it off.
But just for that fight, you're done. You're like, oh, I can't even move.
I had a homeboy where I used to live down south, it's a lot of rich people. It's a lot of oil field people and everything. So they told my homeboy, like, I'll give you $1,000 if you let him kick you in the leg.
Oh no.
And he wanted to take the money, but I didn't want to do it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. Like, that's different. And I gave him like a little 25% kick, and after that he was like, no. He was like, hell no, I'm not gonna do like 80.
Because you know exactly how to do the everything, man.
It's all kinetic energy. It's all a little bit of science behind it.
Everything.
And so
right?
the thing about it too, I'm into all, like science shit, math, all that. So I like learning about it.
I'm making sure. Real quick, just wrapping up. So, how many more years you got left for school?
4 to 6.
4 to 6.
Yeah.
Years, damn. That's. Yeah. I mean, that's a commitment,
field,
but you got it, yeah. And then, like you said, then you got the UFC shit. So I know, or just MMA in general. There's different stuff you can do, and then there's different sports you can just adapt to.
Yeah.
Where can we find you at on social media?
My thing's super long. It's Vicente VICENTE _ THE _ Shinigami _ Nieto.
Oh, make that just Shinigami eventually, like official Shinigami, unless it's taken. That's funny.
But shout out to my mom. She's been the biggest inspiration.
Shouts
my
out to
little
mom.
siblings. Shout out to Rich, my homeboy. Makes
Shouts
pretty good
out.
music, man. I'm trying to get into like advertising too. Throw my crazy image out there. Shout out to Homeboys Music, clothing brand. Just help everybody out. We all grow together. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you with the impromptu interview. We'll be in touch. We'll be looking out. Keep knocking motherfuckers out. This is Jet with Pop Awesome Media, and I'm signing out. Shinigami.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah. Get it.